now I'm ready to actually get some thumbnails into my page over here. So I've already come up with how I want the URL to look over here. But I actually need to pull the content dynamically, so I need to kind of switch it up. So let me go to my example page of the static content, and before I even have the image, I need to add two other HTML elements to it. So the section and the header. So I'm going to do that now, right after the append. And I'm not going to be creating these on the fly. Let's see, there I am, and I have the section and the header being created, and I can't have any spaces. Fortunately, I like using Dreamweaver for this reason, because it gives me the code hinting. There's opinions that vary on using it, but whatever. So here I am. So I have those two elements, and now I need this image element. Well, let's see. I'm going to add the plus sign, not that I need to, but more for visual clarity over here. And I'm going to put this guy right here. And essentially, let's see what part of this is going to be dynamic and which part is going to be static. This whole portion over here, which is setting up the image element, all the way up to that URL, that graph.facebook.com, this whole thing is always going to be the same, right? Because all we really need to have change is this thing that now says Dragos 2. So after Dragos 2, I'm going to put, or before rather, I'm going to put another single quote since I had that quoted before, and I'll add a plus, and then after Dragos 2, I'll put a space and a plus, and I'll put that single quote. So check out my formatting pretty carefully over here because it's easy to get lost. I created the opening tags for my section and my H6. Okay, from there I actually have the string formatted for the thumbnail image, but it's always going to, well, this now is thinking that Dragos 2 is a variable, but we're going to have to change that. So we're all set to go. I don't have any errors. I have everything in single quotes like this. So now, how are we going to get this name? Well, in order to get it, we're just going to use the ID, right? So I have the ID. So I could do this, which represents everything I have over here, everything I have and data, because that's what we've declared at the beginning of our each statement. So I'll do this, and then I need to go to from, and then ID. So let's actually look at what we got going on here. Nice. So we actually did get the pictures up and there. So far, so good. Now, there's something worth noting here. Now, all of these pictures are coming back 50 by 50, right? So we technically don't need to do any CSS styling or anything to them. But what I'm going to do is actually add in my code right here after the picture, I'm going to add a height of 50 and a width of 50. That way, if there's any lag in the loading time, it's not going to be jumpy. So let's try that again. Basically, what's going to happen is it's going to, did you see that behavior? Subtly different than the other one. When the images don't load up right away, at the very least, it's going to give a 50 by 50 pixel frame over there that's going to hold its space before the image is loaded in. So I have the images, but I still have a little bit more to go.